Public comment for items not on the agenda. Additions or changes to the agenda. I just wanted to give the board an update of something that happened this afternoon. I got a call from Barbara and then one from Constable Wilson Hughes. It was reported to the staff at the town office that there were a group of men down at Curtis Pond drinking and supposedly throwing beer bottles into the pond. Apparently Wilson and the sheriff showed up at the same time. They were swimming in their underwear, so.
That's good.
Yeah, better than what happened at number 10.
Yeah.
And the sheriff and Wilson talked to the group. They're from Barry, and several of them could not show an ID, so they had them dump their beer bottles and be on their way, and they pledged that they did not throw any beer bottles into the pond. So if you get a call or hear this, or somebody posts something on Front Porch Forum, I just wanted you to know.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the report.
Good work.
Okay.
Good then.
All right, so let's get started to the main part of this.
So Denise, do you want us to go into executive session?
I don't know if we want to go in after, maybe. Let's hear from,
Yeah, I mean, do you want us, we need, because this is real estate and we have our attorney,
right,
we need to go into executive session
at some point.
at some point. We could do it now, hear from our attorney, and come back and hear from you, or you can tell us whatever you want to tell us now, and then we go to executive session.
Well, I'm gonna hang out anyways because I need to hear what's going on afterwards, and I don't have much more to share than what I shared the other night. The paperwork that you have, I brought a copy of the confirmation
Yeah.
easement, just in case you didn't have that, or if you had questions on it. So I'm not sure that I have anything more to share now, other than please help us make this go away. I've already moved out, they're ready to move in.
Okay,
And-
so we're working on trying to get this resolved tonight.
Perfect.
So is there anything, I mean, you've come before the board
Yeah, you can,
a couple times, but if you want to summarize for the record what's going on, please feel free to do so.
I don't
Or
think I
not.
need to summarize, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, okay, so we can just move forward. You sold your house, there's.
No, I'm trying to sell my house.
Right, well,
It's under contract.
It's dependent upon the resolution on this easement.
Correct.
So it was discovered during the title search
Correct.
that there was this piece of property that was owned by the town. I don't think any of us knew. I don't think the town didn't even know that this property was owned. So now we're working to come up with a solution to the problem, which it sounds like we're looking at an easement.
Well, there's already basically an easement there because it's been being used for 100 or 150 years for egress into this property, but it was never documented that it's okay
Yeah,
for us to use it.
there's some kind of deed that I didn't see that goes back to 1841 or something like that, which is a long time ago.
Right. Without, basically with, several things, but we need this only because
title.
when the title search, the title insurance company, I believe. So the title insurance company, the lender's not gonna lend on a property that's not insured by the title insurance company. Without us being able to cross that piece of property to get to our house, if you said, no, you can't do that, then we would be landlocked, which I believe is
Yeah, you
Can't do that.
right.
knowingly landlock a piece of land. So this is just basically clarification of something that 150 years ago wasn't really necessary because everybody knew the driveways going in and out. But as time moves forward, things become more logistic or litigious, and people need to have everything down in writing, no handshakes. So this is kind of just clarifying something that's already been in place. But lenders need to see it in writing saying, yes, it's in place.
And you're Linda Holt, just for the
She's
record.
Lori.
Lori Holt, sorry. And you are Lisa's real estate agent,
I
correct?
am. I was just, the buyers, all the buyers' paperwork at the bank and the appraisal will expire on the 30th of September. So if this doesn't get resolved and they still want to buy it, then they're going to have to start going through and reapplying and get an updated appraisal and updated
starts their paperwork over with, you know, a little kaching.
Today's the 26th, so I know there's 30-day notice we have to publish about this, so
It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be close, but we can do that. I mean, we can,
do it.
I think we can pencil in the closing as soon as we know on the 27th of September, it's gonna be signed, and hopefully that's not a,
And they
Friday
moved
or
out of
whatever.
their apartment, they're living with their brother,
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
How old is your house, Susan?
1830.
1830.
Interesting.
Historic.
Historic.
Yeah.
So 190 years of driveway use.
Does any of the board members have any questions or comments?
No, I might afterwards.
I
but think we
have
should-
a question following up on that. The 1831D that Denise references is, you know, largely, you can't really read it, as you guys
No.
saw.
Yeah.
But apparently it was somebody named Schubel Wheel, there was a Wheeler and a Rich. Do you know whether either of them actually own any of the neighboring properties?
I have no idea.
No.
Now,
Okay, that's merely an interesting,
yeah,
Yeah, I saw those names somewhere, Sharon. I don't know where I saw that.
in my memo. I noted in the memo what the deed said.
Yeah,
1831 goes to Mr. Wheeler and Mr. Rich, whose names I'm not remembering right now, deeded that parcel to the town.
yeah, those aren't like, I mean, there's some names that pop up that you're like, oh yeah, that's a Calais, or, you know, kind of a
Yeah.
historically,
In East Calais,
No,
maybe.
yeah.
and Jim answered my question about eminent domain, that it doesn't apply.
Right.
Or adverse possession, whatever.
Right. So maybe we could just, if you have questions for me,
I think we
probably
should-
10 minutes.
Okay,
would be
so
the-
I would move that we go into executive session.
Second.
Let's do it for the purposes, there's a provision for
Real estate?
real estate options. Yeah, let's do that. That avoids a finding of premature general public knowledge and stuff like that. So-
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll find it.
Okay, we'll,
Knock on the window,
yeah,
look
we'll
around.
holler.
We'll-
Turn on your
yeah.
AC.
Yeah. That uses gas, we'll just stand outside.
Okay, is there a second?
Oh, second, sorry. I can do that.
All in favor?
All in
I'm
favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay, is there a motion on the table?
Yes, I make a motion that we grant an easement for ingress and egress over a town-owned parcel in East Calais to the three neighboring property owners, Arlene Hong and Lisa Wilson, Stephen Rodstead and Mary Lou Platt Rodstead, and John Reese, and Megan Sullivan Reese.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, any further discussion, comment? All right, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous. Our town attorney will work with Gloria and what's the other attorney?
Jim Palmazan.
James Palmazano to work out the details of the easement. We're going to sign off on the publication notice and get it published right away, and
Perfect.
hopefully we'll get it posted around town tomorrow.
Right.
And then we have to put it in the paper, so I'm gonna check, see when the next issue of the Times article will come out. I think we can make the publication notice. I'll get it done tomorrow.
The easement language will be very similar to, but not absolutely identical to what you
Right,
proposed.
and basically what you're saying is you're gonna sign the document, you want the three attorneys to come to agreement as to what the document actually states.
And it's
Yeah.
going to be very similar, but there's a few tweaks.
Just a few, nothing big.
As long as you sign it, you tweak all you want.
That's what he thought you'd say.
Sounds good.
Tweak away. If
As
it's,
long
it's
as
so,
as long as it works for the title company.
exactly. Well, and Jim's the one that I think has, Jim Palmazano is the one that says, yes, this will work for the title company, I
We
think.
will work on we'll post the notice.
That's what I just said.
Yep.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, we'll post the notice tomorrow.
September 27th would be the 30 days then.
Tomorrow's the 26th, right?
Today's the 26th.
27th. But it won't be in the newspaper tomorrow because the Times Argus doesn't publish It's gonna be in
But-
the third day.
30 days from now, we will be back with the expectation that that this authorized member of the select board will sign the easement deed, okay?
Yeah.
In 30 days. So
Right.
on
We're
a-
gonna do our best, 30 days is the goal, okay? It's gotta be at least 30 days from the date that it's posted until anyone is authorized to sign the deed. Okay, so we've gotta have a 30-day window.
Right.
We're gonna try and make it as close to 30 days as we possibly can to get your closing done before the end of September.
Right.
Okay?
And, yeah, so I was just, if it's not, the posting, does it have to be in the Times-Argus or other postings start
It has to be
that?
published it has to be posted in 3 public places in the town, including the town clerk's office. It has to be
Yeah.
posted, and it has to be published in a newspaper general circulation in the municipality.
We
Okay.
can sign the easement on our select board meeting of the 27th.
Works out perfect.
It'll be
So it works
within
out
the
perfect.
30 days.
Right.
That is more than 30 days.
Yeah.
More than 30 days.
Yeah,
Worked out
so we
great.
should be in
So
good
we'll
shape.
sign it on the 27th.
We'll get
Right.
the post office bulletin board tomorrow,
Unless, I mean,
unless we run into a problem.
well, unless, yeah, I mean, the purpose of the notice is so people can
Right, come and
forward.
complain about it.
Come and
Yeah,
complain,
exactly.
yeah. And also, the purpose of the notice is to provide them with an opportunity to file a petition with the select board to have a town meeting vote on whether the easements ought to be conveyed. So we have to assume that no petition will come forward.
Right.
Right,
Okay.
yeah, so our
Yeah, so
promise
you're
to sign on
saying what?
27th is contingent on
It's
that.
contingent on the process.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just worried about the posting in a publication because the publications all keep reducing how often they,
No, but
We'll
the
get-
30 days runs from our posting
Posting.
here,
okay.
and then,
And then it just has to be in a publication
that-
also, but
within
not
that-
on that first day.
Right,
Gotcha,
right.
okay.
That's how we do it.
Yeah,
Okay, well, you kind of have to because as
right.
local publications are reducing their daily publication, their
Right.
prints
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
or themselves. It
But
doesn't
I'll
give you much
I will
opportunity.
contact the Times-Argus tomorrow and see what day they can get it in.
Yep.
Soonest.
Okay?
And or does the World constitute, the World newspaper as a publication or
I
an
think the Times-Argus would be,
Choice.
would be the best choice. Actually, the Hardwick Gazette would be the best choice, because I think more people in town get that, but I know we've missed their deadline,
Yeah.
so.
Okey dokey, sounds good to me.
All right, thank
I
you,
hope-
Lisa.
I hope not,
Nice to meet you, Lori.
hope not to come back to visit you guys again.
Oh, really?
Well, you know,
Come on.
this one's been beaten, so yeah. On
Thank you.
something else maybe, but hopefully I won't, the new owners can come and
Well,
help
good luck.
do town and all that
Whatever
good
you're
stuff.
doing.
Yes. Wonderful. If there are any lumps or bumps in the way and you don't hear back from Jim or Gloria, y'all have my email address because I am the best poker around.
Okay.
Right, Lori? Because I'm the most invested, but.
Right, exactly.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
We're ready to adjourn, right?
Well, we were gonna approve minutes at our meeting the other night, but we couldn't. I don't know if you heard, but the internet connection just vanished. And I looked at all the minutes, and I incorporated your changes, and I had made some changes. And these guys were gonna look at the minutes, so we were gonna look to approve the minute on all the
amendments
outstanding
under
minutes.
one consent item, all the agendas.
And that includes the amendments.
On that other, on
Yeah,
that day.
yeah, I looked at all the minutes, I incorporated all of your changes, I made a few tweaks of my own, no big deal. So if we could
I
get,
move the consent agenda.
I'll second it. All those in favor, please?
These are
say
all historic minutes.
All the
Yeah.
correct.
Okay,
They're right on the
yeah,
agenda.
sorry,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay. Are you ready to vote? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Move to adjourn.
You got it.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Mark. Absolutely.
I wanted to see if you have like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
not town stuff.
Yeah, okay, I have 5 minutes.
Okay, and you have
Good night,
this,
everyone.
and you have this electronically, right, Jim? Do you need this?
Yep, I'm all
See
good.
ya.
Bye,
Thank you.
Jim. We're adjourned, right?
Yeah,
That
we're
means the
adjourned.
camera gets turned off.